Happy New Year, my city, Toronto. Guess what? I'm here on a blue motherfucking Monday. You're here at the EQTV Sound Studios, aka Down to Earth Podcast, D2E to the streets. And right here in front of me, in front of y'all, I'm telling y'all, she is mighty, 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 mighty. I don't even know why she even says small and mighty, but she mighty. All right? Her name is ViLLAH. All right? ViLLAH. This is not a joke. I've been watching this artist since about 2001, 2002. No, sorry, 2021 and 2022. Don't watch that. It's just my age. I'm losing my mind. I'm old. Okay, folks. Dinosaur levels. Dino. All right. So, like I said, I've been watching this artist since about 2021 to 2022. Then I saw 2022 end with the beautiful beginning of 2023, where this same artist in front of me inspired me to say, y'all women, I'm loving this Empress energy. So if y'all want to know who sparked that from 2023, her right here, the one, the only, ViLLAH.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
No worries, man. I'm happy you're here.
For having me.
Of course. What do you mean? We got to rep for the original artists, them.
Yes.
The entertainers, the entertainers. You know what I'm saying? And I've been trying to get her on the show. I've been. She's just been super busy. Festivals, fairs, and a lot of stage shows. For the people who don't know what a stage show is literally when an artist comes on somebody else's show who's not an artist and rocks out the place. Okay? So for y'all who don't know what a stage show is, I know all my American people know what it is, and I, again, thank you for watching after the fact. But right here, right now, Down to Earth Podcast, it's all about ViLLAH. So I want to be nice and ask the rest of the world, minus Instagram, if anybody has some questions for her themselves, because I got a speed round I want to go through quick, and then we just gonna banter back and forth, because I haven't done a speed round in it's been a while. So ViLLAH, is there anything you want to tell them how these people can get a hold of you while we bring up the speed round questions?
Yeah, so you can find me all platforms, VLLAH, just like that, spelt like this. All platforms, and then you can find my Instagram at ViLLAH Official Music.
Yeah.
Also, on the works, my own website coming soon.
What?
Yes, coming soon, because I want them to come to one link versus
going around 1,000.
Yes,
I totally agree. Team agree to that.
It's coming. It's building. Rome wasn't built in one day.
Facts.
So it's Facts. Coming. Those are goals of mine, and I'm gonna reach them.
Okay. So I know you're deep into the Filipino community, and I usually ask folks of the heritage when they come on my show, because I had Tara Morera, I've had Vanessa Chiveres, and they have their backgrounds, right? So you have Filipino in your background?
Yes.
Okay, so I know you're doing a bunch of stuff in the Filipino. Do you feel, this is just a question for you before we go to the speed round, do you feel that it's become the music industry itself here in Toronto? I'm only going to specifically say the GTA, so Mississauga, Brampton, whatever, Toronto, okay? Do you feel the Filipino community is A, more together in the industry, or B, kind of looking at each other like crabs in a bucket?
I'm gonna say there's definitely community.
Okay.
Regardless of how people maybe go their ways. Right. With business.
Right.
I still find that community still keeps a strong foundation with people.
Beautiful.
Within the community. I'm not saying that every community is going to be perfect, right?
Nope, but not every community is. Yes, you're right.
But
that's wisdom, folks.
Yeah, I think it's the whole pivotal movement of how you move and how you respond to some things, because it's all the reactions, right? It's 10% of what 10% is what life happens to you, and then 90% of how you react to things. So a lot of the people may not realize those things, and especially emotional intelligence. Sometimes it could get to some people, right?
That. You heard that, folks? Emotional intelligence. Yeah. That's not a joke. It's a real thing.
It is.
It's a real thing.
For real.
I'm happy you brought that up, because recently, a lot of folks have been talking about the mental issues and stresses. But to me, as an artist, I'm a manager. I'm not an artist myself. I'm a manager. But to me, if I was an artist on that level, I don't feel like there's a depression in your level, because you have all the ways to let it out and like let the world know your pain specifically. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like as an artist, you should be, I'm not saying you're obligated by free speech to say some dumb shit, But I do feel that music is like the connection to everybody. So you may make 100 songs, right? But maybe 2 will resonate with the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 5 will resonate with your groupies. 1 will resonate with a fan.
Yes.
You get me? But out of 100 songs, you know what I mean? You want the one that's going around the world, don't you? Because I believe like there's DJs that used to how do I chauffeur the music business. Now since I've noticed like everybody's gone backwards, it's like instead of me coming to the Filipinos and say, yo, I'm a Niji Filipino, let's link up on a thing. Yo, Spanish Niji Filipino, let's link on a thing. Indonesian Spanish, and let's link on a thing. What I've realized now is like everybody's so prideful. Okay, and your pride is reason why a guy like me who doesn't have no radio play, who doesn't have no music videos, has more sway than you guys in the streets, and you guys have more money than me. That's the worst part. You can afford to help a lot of these artists out. You. So I'm just saying, for a guy who's on the media outlet side of it, and I'm trying to basically say to all artists like ViLLAH right here in person, you need people like us who are willing to share your pain, share your struggle, because there's people out there that don't have that talent, that may envy you, may not envy you, may respect you, may be jealous of where you're going, and maybe even more jealous of where you are. The way I look at it, I want to see you grow and grow and grow. You go from ViLLAH the rapper to ViLLAH the fucking incorporation. That's what I look at. You see what I'm saying?
I love that.
Yes,
that
progressions.
Is music to my ears.
Progression.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of Toronto artists, GTA artists all together, instead of them trying to stand out amongst the crowd, just follow along and gaslight the so-called best rapper in your group, the so-called best rapper in your neighborhood, the so-called best rapper of your. So I hope that people can understand, if someone can get their music played in front of Spanish, Indonesian, blacks, aka Nijis, Chinese, whoever, that's the artist we're supposed to promote. I'm sorry that some artists have 50,000 streams regularly, 100 million streams regularly. I'm sorry that you guys have that but still can't pack a club.
Ooh.
And I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm sorry that you have 300, 400,000 people on your fucking shit, but you still can't get 20 people to pay the cost to get in. Sorry. Like, you guys remind me of the people who complain about bring your own bottles. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you complaining for it? It says on the flyer, bring your own drinks. Like real shit. What are you complaining for?
So, bring your own fans.
There it is. So I look at it like this. From the day I've met this artist in front of me that's sitting here in this studio right now, this is official Canada. This is official. You know what? Let me quote the blood clot, man. Yeah, let me tell you something about this artist here. You see, this artist comes for the mic check. You know what a mic check is? You probably don't know. A mic check is when a promoter, a manager, a supervisor comes along and says, hey, Mr. Artist, I am paying you to be on this bill. Can you please be here at a certain time so you can get your mic and sound right? Guess what? This artist I've seen with my own eyes, bad promoters. Bad. If I had the gunshot sound effect, you're catching a shotgun for that one, promoters. Then we got the venues not being ready when it's time for the performance. And then last but not least, even when she comes early for the mic check, the promoter ain't there. So I'm hoping going forward in 2025, when I call ViLLAH on the stage and she gets that big welcome and it's organic. Okay? I didn't buy my views. I didn't buy my followers, and I ain't paying nobody to come to my parties. Oh man.
On the real, she don't need none of that. What you saying?
Of course not.
Because she got talent.
Facts.
You know what I mean? She got talent.
Big facts.
Her fans are gonna be recognizing her talent.
Her groupies.
Forget
her fans. We don't need no fans. Fans don't support.
It don't matter.
Fans don't support. We know it's all about the groupie love. So I know you have a couple of projects that you've done in the past, but I don't want to put it like this. I want to keep it moving. I want you speaking. So I need to ask you right now. Last year, what was your 3 favorite collaborations? It could have been a cipher. It could be a song. It could be an artist. So feel free. Last year, your favorite 3 collabs.
Okay. So I would say one of the collabs would have been with Unsighted, and he actually got it.
Big up to Unsighted.
Yeah, he actually got it promoted on Toronto Rap Stars.
Proper.
So we were able to get that kind of footage. But he
Big
actually
up the Toronto Rap Stars.
had the whole production team and all of
that.
And, shout out to Objects because we used their space. Open concepts as well for their open mics, so it was kind of all in one go. So we decided to go on a Tuesday when they usually have their open mics, and got a bunch of people to be there and actually be behind us for the filming.
That's beautiful.
And for the cipher. So and not just that, I think the energy was so sick because it was kind of like all in one take, or not that it was all in one take, but we had maybe 2 takes, but for mine it wasn't.
Okay.
So it was just all in one go, so the energy was nuts. So even I at one point felt like I almost had to catch myself again because of the energy was so.
That's what I'm talking about, Toronto. That's what I'm talking about, Toronto. That's what I want to hear artists say. They go to an event and they can bring up your name when a media person asks them a question like such. So we got one. How about the other 2?
Another one.
The other 2, another one. Come on.
The other one would have been, I would say. This was also with Raw Money.
Okay. Big up Raw Money.
Yeah.
Secret Sauce.
I want to say he was actually one person that pushed for this collaboration.
Okay.
It was for his album.
Yeah.
It's called Have It All, and it's Kaijo and Raw Money. But he was the one that,
Big up Kaijo too.
About him. He got everything set up. He's like, come here.
Yeah, he's very on point.
Come here at this studio, record it, and I'm not gonna lie, actually, I didn't write it until I was on the way.
Ooh, you hear that, folks? Exclusivity. Yeah. That's what we're bringing from the One ViLLAH.
I actually felt a lot of pressure, and you know how like diamonds are made, right?
Yeah,
pressure. So at that moment, I think I felt that because I could have been better with my time management, but it still pushed a craft that I didn't expect that I could have.
That you have,
which is really cool. And this is me on the train, mind you. I take the train.
Holla, she's a real person, people. She's a real person.
Hustle is real, and that's why whenever someone says they can't come to the show or come to a show and they're in the city, it's like, yo,
wow, outside of the city. Facts.
So
big facts. Big facts.
Because I've already heard that stuff, and that's why I try to utilize those moments of me getting onto the train and using that time to really have it all, and I did, and Raw Money was really happy with it. And,
that's blessed.
And yeah, he even got me some roti after. So blessed,
the session was dope. The session was dope. I don't know none of that. Like I said, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
I think that was like a great start
experience
for me in the collaboration field.
Okay.
I don't think I really have done it that well or much, right?
Listen, your groupies will tell you what's a dope show for sure. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping you have one more.
Yes, the last one.
Yeah.
Last one. Big shout out to Spitty. Because I did a cipher with him. And we actually recorded this on the GO train.
What?
Yeah.
Now that's live, baby.
Yes, like
that's what I'm talking about. That's live.
Like GTA,
Yeah, that's real GTA. Yeah.
We all met in
Brampton GO train. Yeah.
Train, and then we all met up, and then we're like, okay, let's pick a cart. We're at the top.
Yeah.
We started playing it, like the guy started recording us, and there were some people there, but I think you could read the room, what was happening.
Yeah.
But I think it was such a sick experience to do that because I don't think really anyone has really done that.
No, not really. The cipher idea has come across, but it's been bitten 1-2 different ways.
Yes.
That I don't mind, because to me we need more.
Yes.
We definitely need more. I don't want hip hop to just be a one trick pony. I hate to say that. So yeah, as much as I don't like mumble rappers, I still give them their chance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As much as I don't like rock rap, I still give it a chance. Lip Biscuit, you know what's up. I like that R&B hip hop. Big up to Mary Jane and Method Man. You know what I'm saying? Capleton. You know what I mean? Buju Banton. Like, I know what I like. What I'm trying to understand now going forward is why is the collaboration thing so difficult in our city? That's what I personally am trying to figure it out, because street politics is street politics, right? Yeah. We agree there, right? Okay. So in simple words, I'll put it this way so folks who don't get it will get it. She takes her craft, her skill, her art seriously. She cannot be considered an artist. She should be considered an entertainer, because she respects her craft. With that being said, if ViLLAH calls you up and says, yo, music video, yo, beats, yo, show, yo, ray-tay-tay, just because she didn't give you the full details, just because she didn't tell you everything you wanted to hear, you need to understand the fact is she's an entertainer. And the fact that the entertainer is taking time out of their schedule to answer the phone call, to relay back whatever information to you as a person or a fellow artist or whatever. I need you guys to like not